good friend and the president of the sorority house, Sandy Blue. At 2 p.m. that day, the phone suddenly jangled me out of my concentrated study. Half falling out of my single bunk, I stumbled over to the prized private phone, courtesy of my roommate's vaunted political position. I mumbled a hoarse, "Hello?" Hazel McMillan, my theatrical agent, excitedly exclaimed she had an audition for me. It was for a new television series called Family Affair. The show had already been sold to CBS, 32 episodes, an interesting anomaly in show business where pilots are first made and then hawked. Now fully alert, I listened raptly as Hazel explained the setup. It seemed simple. A bachelor uncle and his valet live in a posh penthouse in the sophisticated city of New York. Suddenly, they become caretakers of the bachelor's 2 orphan nieces and a nephew from the countrified town of Terre Haute, Indiana. The show was cast except for the one remaining family member. The front office had to quickly complete the main cast with a blonde teenager. The producer wanted to see me that afternoon. There was a slight problem. I wasn't blonde then, and I wasn't a teenager then. Well, I'm blonde now, but back then my hair was a very dark brown. It was panic time, but I'm sure my mother had the solution, or rather she had the can. That's right, an aerosol can of Streaks and Tips. Well, Streaks and Tips was the name of a sticky spray in the 60s that spattered onto the hair would instantly change its color. I confidently told Hazel, well, yes, of course, I would be there for my appointment at 4 o'clock. I quickly called my mother and asked her to hurry over with a can of spray to the sorority house from her home 20 minutes away. We had to be across town in 2 hours. Rushing to the drugstore to buy the aerosol, my mother then sped to the sorority fully armed. I held my hands like a double salute to my forehead so that the sticky substance would not get into my eyes or dye my eyelashes blonde. Thus protected, I peeked out as my mother then attacked me and my short hair with professional velocity. She quickly moved the spray to and fro, painting glistening golden streaks onto my brunette locks. The dark curls eventually lightened, but it seemed as if a steel helmet had been plastered onto my head. My Vidal Sassoon do was immovable to the touch, and I felt like one of the gilded characters from Goldfinger. I dressed as young as I could in my best preppy outfit. My character was supposed to be 15 years old. I had just turned 20. I felt that I could pass as a teenager, though. I was still going up to Mammoth Mountain in California on weekends, scrunching low at the ticket office and buying a 12 and under child's ski lift ticket. Well, who can tell one's real age under all those bulky layers? Having a baby face and being 5'1" also helped.